January 1976. John Wayne collapsed on the set of The Shootist, his final film about a gunfighter dying of cancer. What his young co-star discovered in Wayne's trailer that night would change how he saw life and death forever. Here is the story. Carson City, Nevada, January 21, 1976. The Shootist film set. Interior saloon scene. Cameras ready. John Wayne sits in a chair between takes, age 68, one lung removed 12 years ago, stomach cancer surgery 3 months ago. The doctors gave him 2 years, maybe less. He's playing J.B. Brooks, a gunfighter, dying of cancer. Art imitating life. Ron Howard watches from across the set, 21 years old, playing Gillum Rogers, a boy who idolizes books. Ron's first major adult role after years on TV. He sees Wayne wince, sees him grip the armrest, sees the color drain from his face. Director Don Siegel calls, "Places!" Wayne stands, slowly, his hand on the chair for support. Ron notices. Everyone notices. Nobody says anything. Wayne walks to his mark, stands straight. The cameras don't see the pain, only the character. Action! Wayne delivers his lines, perfect. Voice strong, no tremor, no weakness. Cut, moving on. Wayne walks back to his chair, sits. His hand shakes, reaching for the water glass. Ron approaches. "Mr. Wayne, are you okay?" Wayne doesn't look up. "Fine, kid, just old." "You don't look fine." Wayne's jaw tightens. "I said I'm fine." Ron backs away, returns to his position, but he's watching now, really watching. And what he sees over the next 3 weeks will teach him more than 4 years of film school ever could. Quick thought. Have you ever watched someone push through pain because finishing mattered more than comfort? Day 3 of filming, January 23rd. The crew sets up the scene. J.B. Brooks confronts 3 men in a saloon, his final gunfight. He knows he's dying, knows this is his last stand. Wayne rehearses the blocking, walk to the bar, turn, draw the gun, fire. Simple choreography. Wayne has done it 1,000 times in 100 movies. But now his legs don't cooperate. He stumbles, catches himself on a chair. The crew freezes. 47 people watching. Wayne straightens. Again. Don Siegel approaches. "Duke, we can simplify the blocking." "No." "You almost fell." Wayne's voice hardens. "I said no. Books wouldn't stumble, so I won't stumble." Again. They rehearse again. Wayne makes it through, barely. They film the scene. 6 takes. On take 4, Wayne's hand shakes so badly he can't draw the prop gun smoothly. He stops, closes his eyes, takes 3 deep breaths. Again. Take 5. Perfect. Don Siegel yells, "Cut! Print!" Wayne walks off set, doesn't speak to anyone, goes straight to his trailer. Ron Howard follows 20 minutes later, knocks on the trailer door. "Mr. Wayne?" No answer. Ron opens the door slowly. Inside, Wayne sitting in a chair, oxygen tank beside him, clear tubes in his nose, eyes closed. Ron starts to back out. Wayne's voice quiet. "Come in, kid." Ron enters, closes the door. The trailer is small, hot, smells like medicine. Wayne opens his eyes. "You look scared." "I am scared." "Of what?" "Of you dying." Wayne almost smiles. "Join the club." Silence. Ron doesn't know what to say. Wayne gestures to the other chair. "Sit." Ron sits. Wayne removes the oxygen tubes. His breathing is labored without them, but he speaks anyway. "You want to know why I'm killing myself for this movie?" "Yes, sir." Wayne looks at the script pages on the small table. The Shootist, his final role. "Because Brooks is me, and I need to finish what I started." "But you're dying." "Yeah, I know." Wayne's voice is matter-of-fact, no self-pity. "Been dying for 12 years, cancer. Keep cutting pieces out, keep coming back. But this time, it's different." He taps the script. "This time I know it's the end. Doctors told me straight. 2 years max, probably less." Ron's eyes fill. "Then why are you working? Why not rest? Be with your family?" Wayne leans forward, his elbows on his knees, looking directly at Ron. Because a man doesn't quit before the job's done. It's just a movie. No, Wayne's voice hardens. It's not. This movie is my last chance to show people how to face death with dignity. He picks up the script, opens to a page, reads aloud. I won't be wronged, I won't be insulted, I won't be laid a hand on. I don't do these things to other people, and I require the same from them. He looks up at Ron. Book says that. It's his code, his way of living and dying. And it's yours? It's every man's, if he has the guts to live by it. Wayne sets the script down. Books doesn't whine, doesn't beg, doesn't complain about the cancer eating him alive. He faces it, accepts it, and he goes out on his terms. His voice drops to almost a whisper. That's what I want people to remember. Not the cowboy movies, not the war films. This, how a man dies. Ron wipes his eyes. You're teaching them. I'm trying. But what happened 3 days later would test Wayne's resolve beyond anything he'd ever faced. January 26, 1976, the critical scene. J.B. Books sits in a boarding house, talking to Gillum Rogers, Ron's character, teaching the boy about life, about honor, about facing death. It's a 7-page dialogue scene. No action, no gunfights, just two people talking. Wayne has 17 lines of dialogue, Ron has 12. They've rehearsed for 2 days. Wayne knows every word. But this morning, Wayne looks worse. His face is gray, his hands shake constantly. Makeup tries to cover it, adds color to his cheeks, powder to hide the sweat. Don Siegel pulls Ron aside. If Duke can't make it through this scene, we'll stop. I need you to watch him. If he's in trouble, signal me. Ron nods. They start filming. First take. Wayne forgets a line, stops, apologizes, starts over. Second take. Wayne makes it through 5 lines. Then his breathing gets labored. He stops, waves off the crew. I'm fine. Again. Third take. Wayne collapses. Not dramatically, just sits down heavily on the bed, his hand on his chest, eyes closed. The crew rushes forward. Ron is there first. Mr. Wayne! Wayne waves them back. I'm fine. You're not fine. Wayne opens his eyes, looks at Ron, then at Don Siegel, then at the crew of 63 people watching him. He sees their faces. Worry, fear, pity. He hates pity. Wayne stands, slowly, using the bedpost for support. We're finishing this scene. Don Siegel steps forward. Duke, we can stop for the day. Pick it up tomorrow. No. You need rest. Wayne's voice goes quiet, dangerous. This scene matters. Books is teaching the boy how to be a man, how to face hard things. If I quit now, the lesson doesn't land. He looks at Ron. You understand that, don't you, kid? Ron nods. He understands. Wayne isn't just playing Books. He is Books. And if Books quits, Wayne quits. And Wayne has never quit anything in his life. Again, Wayne says, from the top. They film again. Fourth take. Wayne makes it through all 17 lines, doesn't miss a word, doesn't stumble, doesn't show weakness. His voice is strong, his eyes are clear. The character is alive. When Don Siegel yells, "Cut!" the entire crew stands in silence. Then someone starts clapping, then another, then all 63 people. Wayne doesn't acknowledge it, just walks off set, straight to his trailer. Ron follows 5 minutes later. He finds Wayne on the oxygen tank again, eyes closed, breathing hard. Ron sits, waits. After 3 minutes, Wayne speaks, eyes still closed. You think I'm crazy? No, sir. Killing myself for a movie? Yes, sir. Wayne opens his eyes, looks at Ron. You're honest. I like that. Why are you doing this? Wayne removes the oxygen tubes, sits up straighter. Let me tell you something about dying, kid. We're all dying. Every day. From the moment we're born. He coughs, hard, for 30 seconds. When it stops, there's blood on the tissue. He doesn't hide it, shows Ron. See that? That's my body quitting. Lungs, stomach, everything shutting down. Then why? Because my body doesn't get to decide when I'm done. I do. His voice intensifies. I've made 200 movies, Most of them garbage, shoot-em-ups, punch-ups, mindless entertainment. He points at the script. This one is different. This one says something true, about how men face the end, about dignity and suffering, about not whining when life gets hard. He leans forward. If I quit now, if I let the pain win, then what message does that send? That it's okay to give up? That comfort matters more than finishing what you started? But you're in pain. So is every soldier who ever fought. So is every father who worked 2 jobs. So is every person facing the hard thing. Wayne's voice drops. Pain is part of life, Ron. The question isn't whether you feel it. The question is, what do you do with it? He taps his chest. I'm using mine to show people that dying with dignity matters, that your last act defines your life. Silence. Long. Heavy. Then Wayne, you know why I wanted you in this movie? No, sir. Because you remind me of my son, and I want to teach you something I never taught him. What's that? Wayne's eyes fill, just slightly. That being a man isn't about being tough, it's about finishing what you started, even when it hurts, especially when it hurts. Ron wipes his eyes. I understand. Do you? I think so. Wayne nods. Then watch me these next 3 weeks. Watch how I finish this. And remember it. Because someday you'll face your hard thing, and you'll need to remember that quitting isn't an option. Have you ever finished something just because quitting would have taught the wrong lesson? That's character. The filming continues. 3 more weeks. Every day Wayne shows up. Every day he's worse. January 30th, Wayne uses a cane between takes, refuses to use it on camera. February 4th, Wayne can only work 4 hours before exhaustion forces him to stop. February 9th, Wayne collapses again. This time the medic is called, checks his vitals, recommends hospital. Wayne refuses. We're 4 days from wrapping. I'll make it. Ron watches all of it, sees Wayne deteriorate in real time. But he also sees something else. Sees Wayne's determination, his refusal to show weakness on camera, his absolute commitment to the character. One afternoon, February 11th, Ron asks the question that's been bothering him. Mr. Wayne, what happens after we finish? Wayne knows what he's really asking. What happens when the movie wraps and there's nothing left to push for? I go home, spend time with my kids, wait. For what? For the end. No euphemism, no softening, just truth. Are you scared? Wayne thinks. Long pause. Yeah, I am. It's the first time he's admitted it. What scares you most? That I wasted it. All these years, all these movies. That I entertained people but didn't teach them anything. He looks at Ron. That's why this movie matters. It's my last chance to say something true. You already have, to me. Wayne's face softens. Then it was worth it. February 13th, 1976. Final day of shooting. Wayne's final scene. J.B. Brooks walks into the saloon for his last gunfight, knowing he won't walk out. It's the death scene. Wayne's final moment on camera. Don Siegel calls, action. Wayne walks into frame. Slow, deliberate. Every step costs him. The character is dying. The actor is dying. The line between them has disappeared. Wayne delivers his final line. I'm here. 2 words, but they carry everything. 50 years of westerns, 200 films, a lifetime of playing heroes. Cut! That's a wrap on Duke. The crew erupts, applause, cheers, some crying. Wayne stands in the middle of the set, doesn't move, doesn't speak. Ron walks up to him. You did it. Wayne nods. Yeah, I did. How do you feel? Wayne's voice is barely a whisper. Tired. He walks off set for the last time. 63 crew members watch him go. Everyone knows. This is it. Wayne's final performance. His last walk off a film set. Ron follows him to the trailer, helps him inside. Wayne sits, hooks up the oxygen, breathes. After 5 minutes, Ron? Yes, sir. Thank you. For what? For watching, for learning, for giving me a reason to finish. Ron's voice breaks. I'll never forget this. Wayne looks at him. Good, because when your time comes, and it will, you'll need to remember. How you face the end matters. It's the last lesson you teach. What lesson are you teaching? Wayne closes his eyes. That real men don't quit. Not because they're superhuman, but because finishing matters more than comfort. He opens his eyes, looks directly at Ron. Remember that. I will. Promise me. I promise. The Shootist releases July 1976, 7 months later. Critics call it Wayne's finest performance. Raw, honest, devastating. The public sees it differently. They see their hero dying on screen. It's too real, too painful. The movie underperforms at the box office. But something else happens. Letters start arriving. Thousands of them. From cancer patients, from dying people, from families watching loved ones fade. All saying the same thing. Thank you for showing us how to face it. Ron Howard reads those letters, understands what Wayne was teaching. Not entertainment. Truth. Wayne dies June 11, 1979, 3 years after filming The Shootist. Longer than doctors predicted. Ron attends the funeral, sits in the back, watches the ceremony. At the end, Wayne's daughter Isa reads a letter her father wrote before he died. It's addressed to Ron. Ron, by now I'm gone, but I wanted you to know. Those 3 weeks filming The Shootist were the most important of my life. Not because it was my last role, because you gave me a reason to finish it right. You watched me face death. I hope I showed you how. When your time comes, remember, quit before the job's done and you waste the whole journey. Finish strong. That's all that matters. Your friend, Duke. Ron keeps that letter for 45 years. Reads it when he's scared, when he's tired, when he wants to quit. It reminds him, finishing matters. Ron Howard becomes one of Hollywood's greatest directors. A Beautiful Mind, Apollo 13, Frost, Nixon, wins 2 Oscars. In every acceptance speech, he mentions Wayne. Duke taught me that your last act defines your life. In 2004, on the 25th anniversary of Wayne's death, Ron gives an interview. The Shootist taught me more than film school ever did. I watched John Wayne die in real time. Watched him refuse to quit, refuse to show weakness, refuse to let pain win. The interviewer asks, "What's the biggest lesson?" Ron thinks. That how you die matters. Duke was dying of cancer. Could have gone home, rested, been comfortable. Instead, he worked, pushed through pain, finished the job. Why? Because he wanted to show people that dignity in suffering is possible, that you don't have to whine, don't have to beg. You can face death like a man. He pauses. We've lost that. Modern culture tells us to avoid pain, seek comfort, quit when it hurts. And Wayne? Duke said the opposite. He said finishing matters more than comfort, that your last act is your legacy. Ron looks at the camera. He died how he lived, working. That's the measure of a man. Today, film students study The Shootist. They analyze the performance, the cinematography, the symbolism, but they don't know what happened behind the scenes. Don't know about the oxygen tank, the collapses, the pain. Don't know that Wayne filmed his death scene while actually dying. Don't know that every word book says was Wayne's philosophy. Don't know that the final lesson, how to face death with dignity, was taught by a man who lived it. Ron Howard knows. He was there, he watched, and he never forgot. What's something hard you finished just because quitting would have been the wrong lesson? Share below. And unfortunately, they don't make men like John Wayne anymore.